We're the real Hebrew Israelites. We come out every week to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, America, which is called the daughter of Babylon in the Bible, and to teach you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're the Lord's chosen people on the sign, the 12 tribes of Israel. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Pakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of 8 Millstone Camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom. So with that, I want to open up a lesson and talk about understanding bad and understanding good. Being able to discern, the good from the bad. And how do you learn? How to understand them? So we'll go to 1 Kings 3 and 9.
There's the book of 1 Kings 3 and 9. And it says, "Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad, for who is able to judge this thy so great a people?"
So it said, give thy servant an understanding. Okay, read that first part again.
1 Kings 3 and 9. "Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people," which part goes to mine.
Yeah, so give us an understanding heart to judge these people, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And an understanding, when we get the definition, it means to obey. So, you really don't understand the scriptures unless you obey them.
Can I get the definition of heart and a blue letter?
Yeah.
I get the definition of heart and the blue letter. And it means inner man. What I just said, mind, will, understanding. This brother just talked about. So that's heart, understanding.
Yeah, so what we want is an understanding heart, which people say, that, they might say you have a good heart, but why do they say you have a good heart?
Because you walked an old lady across the street.
Right, because you walked the old lady across the street, you say that's good, but you're eating pork, and you say that's good too,
Yeah. There's no discern, how are you going to be a judge?
Yeah. And read that first part again.
1 Kings 3 and 9. "Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people."
And definition for heart too also means knowledge and thinking. So you got to be able to receive you got to be able to have the truth of the Bible and be able to gain the knowledge. And keep going.
Same precept or next?
Yeah, same verse.
It says, "that I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this like so great a people?" So we are great people, man.
Yeah, so who's going to be able to judge these people? The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because the best thing you could do is to come out here in the streets and try to get their attention. Not inside of a church. You're not going to get nobody's attention inside of the church.
It's just, Jake's looking at just a building and that's it, Nothing more special of it, though. Which in reality, there's nothing special about building them.
Yeah, because these people, they're very hard-headed, and to get through to them, it takes, it kind of takes some rudeness. You got to be rude in your speech.
That's why Paul was rude in his speech, though.
Yeah. So all these people, they don't know what's right from wrong. According to the scriptures, So we'll go to Isaiah 5 and 20.
This is the book of Isaiah 5 and 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. You just say.
Yeah. So what you're saying is, when you're eating pork, you're saying that it tastes good. You know, this pork sure is good. You know, but what you're doing is you're calling evil good. You know.
Yeah. Christians do that, man. They tell you it's okay, you know, pray over it and you should be good.
Yeah. But it's just your mind. Your mind is playing tricks on you. You know, because it's not our mind affects our body. You know, just because your body wants it, you know.
Don't mean it's right.
Yeah. It's your mind that controls your body. You know. That's why your mind can mess it up for your body. You know, that's why people they get obese, diabetes. You know, and then what happens? You know, you might have to get your leg cut off. You know,
Amputated, yeah.
that's because why? You want to taste that sweetness.
And that's addiction too, man. A lot of people that's an addiction right there, man. Eating like sweets though, man. I think that's more addicting than I think that's more addicting than Coke, man. Sweet, oh, some real shit, man. Like, you know, I feel like, you know, the sweet sugar, man, it's more addicting than Coke, man. That's some real shit. Because you know why? Because you could literally buy it anywhere. You know what I mean? You could walk to any fucking store and the sugar's right there. It comes from soda or candy or anything, man.
And you don't know what they put in it, you know, because they got cheap sweets.
Yeah.
Cheap ass sweets for $1. You don't know what they put in it.
Yeah, like
why is it so cheap?
Right? It's kind of like a woman, man. She's giving it up to you easy. You'd be like, whoa, man. There's a catch to this woman. Though. Why is she giving it up so easy? She gives it up to anybody. You know, there's always a catch, though, man. They just say nothing in life is free, though. If someone's giving you, like, let's say a dog, though. Well, okay, thank you for the dog, but why are you giving it to me? How come you don't want it or something, though? You know? Maybe because that motherfucker was you just never know, you know, like, that's why they say don't take candy from a stranger, man, because you don't know what that motherfucker puts in it. Yeah, the candy or whatever is free, though, but don't mean, you know what I mean, it's good. Same shit, too, when they had, it's the same shit, too, when they were giving up, I remember I used to call those phones, the Obama phones, though, you know, those people used to set up, I think they still do this to this day, they're canopies, though, and they used to have phones and shit. They'd be like, oh, all we just need is your what would it say? All it needs is your social and your street address and an ID, and you could sign up and get a phone, a brand new phone though, right? So, but it was like, what's the catch to it though? But I heard that those motherfuckers, man, those phones were like bugged though, man. You know what I mean? They were bugged though, so therefore the government could fucking know what you're talking about or see what you know what I mean, see what you're doing though. Because even my woman's brother, right? My woman's brother, he said that he had one of them phones and shit, and he said that one day he got it, he looked at it, and he seen like a screen on the screen. He seen like an eyeball, and he tripped out on that shit though. You know, he literally seen an eyeball. So then he was like, oh shit, he got rid of that phone though. You know. But it goes to show, man, these people, man, they're watching though. So you can't take anything for free, man, because, like I said, there's always a catch to it though. You just never know. You know, and all of these Christians, man, they say things, you know, like to make you feel good, man. You eat a sweet pie, that shit makes you feel good. when you eat it, but don't mean it's good for you. It's the same thing with the doctrine of these Christians, man. It's all about the feel good, the feel good, the feel good, though. But they never want to tell you like the bitter parts or anything to do with that. You know, because in Ezekiel it tells you though, it's sweet. It's sweet though, but it becomes bitter though, man. Yeah, it's sweet that you're Israelite though, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna be easy on the long run. Everything's good.
I gotta clear some space or something.
Oh, did you ever delete the other videos or? It's because too is the videos, and you have a lot of videos that have space.
We got scared free.
Okay, go. Was it 5:20, right? Yeah. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Yeah, so all you're doing when you're eating that pork, all you're doing is sinning. So
Yep.
you're only hurting yourself. Like in that song, on Mine's Playing Tricks on Me, he said, my hands were all bloody from punching on the concrete. That's because his mind was playing tricks on him. He said it wasn't even Halloween.
And that was a hard line too, man.
Yeah.
And because I believe right that he thought he was getting jumped by 5 people or shit.
Yeah.
So I kept swinging, and then he said he seen blood everywhere, and then he realized that no one was there, and he was just all bloody and shit. So they had to take him on what's that called, on the stretcher or whatever that thing's called though, and then take him to the hospital. His little ass. So that's the thing about it though, man. Because even the other rapper, I think the other rapper's name Scarface though. He seen that he would look out his window and he sees someone peeking and shit, So then when he went to the middle of the road, he saw nobody. Hey, but your mind does play tricks on you like that, man. Because I remember too, man, when I was younger, I used to see like the shadow too, but nothing was there, But that's also demons, man. That's also demons though. Like they plague your mind too, make you believe that you see something though. Sometimes you do see them though. But you just never know, man. And plus, too, man, if they say you're not eating right though, your pineal gland's not calcified though, or it's calcified. It's all corrupted and shit. It's fucking with you mentally too, man. So a lot of people, don't even know about the pineal gland. They don't even know they have that shit. So imagine the pineal gland. Oh, also too, man. That actor from Thor, what's his name? Chris Hemsworth or him something though. That guy has early stage Alzheimer's though. The Thor actor. He said he has early stage Alzheimer's though, and this guy's in his 30s though, and he's supposed to be this Thunder God and all that, but he had to tell Marvel like, hey, I'm done already being in the movies and shit because I have early stage Alzheimer's though. But here's Thor, right? Here's Thor. But the actor, he has that, man. Same thing with Superman, the old Superman. Remember he got crippled? The old Superman, a horse, something to do with the horse. He was all crippled after that. And this guy was Superman. Want me to read it again? So Isaiah 5:21. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight.
Yeah, and when you go into definition for prudent, it means to teach or instruct. So what you're saying is you're teaching yourself.
Yeah.
How you gonna teach yourself? The one who teaches us our great millstone. Everyone should be learning. The whole world should be learning from Great Millstone. They're the ones who have the truth.
Yeah. Because Slovakia, the only camp that talks about destruction of America is only Great Millstone, and of course us under their wing. We talk about the destruction of America. No other fucking Israelite camp that I know of, that I see, talks about the destruction of America. Not IUIC. I don't know Sakari. I think Sakari does. Not sure. ICPK. All these other Israelite camps, they don't even talk about the destruction of America.
They might, a couple camps might talk about it, but not like Great Millstone. You know, they
Yeah.
talk about it every day.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
Gotta breathe it, eat
because
it.
it's almost any day now. You know. Read the next verse.
Isaiah 5:22. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink.
Yes, so some people talk about, you know, how much alcohol they can drink. You know, what reward is for that? You know, let's talk about how much scriptures you could read. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
now that's a
challenge.
that's a reward.
Well, for people, that's a challenge, you know.
Yeah. Read it.
Isaiah 5:22. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink.
Yeah, mingle strong drink. You're not supposed to mix drinks. You know, you think you're a hero. You know, and you think you could take shots or whatever.
Downing a fucking what's that called? A fireball. You think you downing fireball the whole bottle, and next thing you know, ooh.
Yeah, and the wine represents the philosophies. You're not supposed to believe in all these philosophies. You know. Read the next verse. Oh, so like we'll go to Hosea 14 and 9.
It is Hosea 14 and 9. Who is wise, and he shall understand these things? Prudent, and he shall know them. For the ways of the Most High are right, and the just shall walk in them, but the transgressor shall fall within.
Yeah. Who is wise? You know, who is wise, and who's going to understand these scriptures? You know, because the Most High, he's what you call right. And when you look up definition for right, it means straight. You know, a straight line. You got to be able to draw a straight line. You know, you can't be crooked in this thing. You know, just like when you color, when you're a kid, you got to stay within those lines when you color. So, some kids, they like to go outside the lines.
Yeah, and they don't even look good.
That
It looks all
means
messy.
that means that their mind, you know, is not cooperative.
Or those, remember back in the day, they used to have those little juice strings with the aluminum foil on top. You know, back then, you know, the kids would just poke a hole in it. We could clearly just scrape it off and peel it off.
Yeah.
You know, so there those kids, though, that, you know, just make a hole in it, you know what I mean? When clearly you can just scrape a little bit on the bottom and peel it off.
Yeah, or they try to drink it through the hole.
Yeah, yeah, which is...
instead of putting a straw in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
And make a mess.
you just gotta go by the book. You know, what Yahweh Shema Hawashai says, that's what we gotta be. Just go straight with it. You know, whatever Yahweh Shema Hawashai says is what you do.
Because everything's in the scriptures, though, man. Like, literally everything's in the scriptures. But it just takes a man to break it down to you, you know what I mean? Break it down to you, like how this brother broke literally everything that I know down to me, though, you know what I mean? So it's understandable, man. You know, it's really understandable. So he's my teacher, and he had a teacher, though. He has a teacher, though. We all have teachers, though, man. Like, in reality, though. That's what it tells you. It takes that one man to teach his one before they go out in the highways and byways. It tells you that in the book of Hebrews.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. And once you start learning, you know, your mind is like a computer. You're never going to stop learning. The only way you're going to stop is if you forget. You know, and with the mind, it deals with memory. That's why with the Bible, it's all about the Bible. It repeats itself. You know, why? So that we can get it drilled into our minds.
Yeah, because even now they're saying that it is written, though. Remember, they were quote.
Yeah.
It has written, though.
That's right.
You know?
So we'll go to Job 33 and 27.
This is the book of Job 33 and He said 27 or
27.
27. He looketh upon men, and if any say, I have sinned and perverted that which was right, and profited me not.
Yeah, so the Most High, He looks on us, and if any say I've sinned and perverted that which is right, and perverted means to bend or twist. You know, what you're doing is you're bending and you're twisting these scriptures. Whenever you say you can call on Jesus, you know, you're bending the Most High's arm. You know.
So even like a carnal pervert, he fucking twists his neck to see a girl.
Yeah.
So they say like, oh, he's a fucking pervert.
they call it a rubbernecker.
Yeah, there you go.
You
That's
know?
what they call it, rubbernecker. Fucking boom, you know? Chicks turn their neck like that.
And it's not good, you know, for your bones to be twisted. You know, your bones are supposed to be straight. If your bones are twisted, that means they're broken.
Yeah. Or there's something wrong with you, you know? Like,
yeah.
physically wise.
Some people got, their back is crooked.
There's a term for that, the spinal.
Yeah.
It even affects them when they're even standing too, though. You know, they can only do certain things, though.
And the scriptures call it backsliding. You know? So, read that again.
Job 33 and 27. He looketh upon men, and if any say, I have sinned and perverted that which was right, and it profited me not. Because I don't want that.
If you sin, it's not going to profit you. It's going to take away your profits. You know, we got money stored up in heaven, but it could be taken away. Just because it's stored up in heaven, you know, that money could be taken away.
Like,
if you fall off from this truth, that you call that money gone. You know?
Yeah. Because even it tells you in the book of Zephaniah, the first chapter, that not even your gold and riches can save you from the day of the Lord. You can have all the gold you want, but don't mean it's going to save you from the day of the coming of Yahweh Shai.
And there's a scripture too. It says, His commandments is greater than gold. You know, we'd rather follow the commandments than follow gold. You know.
And the thing about it too is like, why would you want to build a business here? This shit's gonna be fucking desert. And a lot of Israelite camps don't believe in the destruction of America, so therefore they're still so-called teaching the truth, right? But they're still in the world though, so their foot's in and their foot's out, if you want to call it. But the thing is, it's like, why would you want to build something within something that's gonna get destroyed? It's like building a house on top of a volcano. One day that volcano's gonna erupt, it's gonna blow your fucking house up there in the sky. So why would you build your house on the top of a volcano? So it's the same shit. Why would we want to start a business here in America? You know? Stupid though, man.
Yeah, because anything you buy, there's probably insurance behind it. You know?
Yeah.
You don't just can't just buy it and you take it. You know?
Yeah.
Like the old days, you just buy something, you don't even need a receipt.
Oh, exactly though.
You know?
Now everything
You just
is.
need your word. You know?
Yeah. That's true though. Yeah.
Because your word is bond. What do they call it?
Yeah, word is bond. Yeah.
You know?
No, word is bond. But we live in those times where you need a receipt though, because even that too, you need a receipt because you know them grimy niggas or just in general, man. Like they could have jacked some shit from someone and be like, hey, I want to return this, get the money back.
Yeah.
We just live in those times too.
Yeah, you need a receipt to get into the kingdom. You know?
Yeah.
You have to show that receipt, show that you've been putting in that work.
Yeah.
You know?
And this is our spiritual receipt because we're doing the work, man. So we could go back into our phone on YouTube channels and be like, you know, this is our receipt right here. You know that we're doing the work though, man. This is a spiritual receipt actually that we're doing right now. To Yahweh Shai.
That's right. Read the next verse.
Job 33 and 28. He will deliver his soul from going into the pit, and his life shall see the light.
So Yahweh Shai is going to deliver your soul from going in the pit. That's because you're going to have the light. We're going to have that lamp, you know, like in I like that movie, The Goonies.
Oh yeah.
They had a lamp you know, because they were underground and they had to discover all kinds of stuff.
They were discovering hella stuff under there.
Yeah.
Even that monster.
Yeah.
Forgot his name.
One-Eye Willie.
Yeah. One-Eye Willie. Yeah.
Yeah. So just like us, we're in the pit right now, but we got the lamp, you know, we got the torch, so that we can see how to get out of it. Just like the Goonies, they got out at the end.
Oh, now, here you go. Want to get it again?
This will be the last verse, Psalms 119 and 125.
And 125. This is the book of Psalms 119 and 125. I am thy servant, give me understanding that I may know thy testimonies.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want Yahweh Shema Shai to give us understanding to be able to see his testimonies, which is his prophecies. You know, if you're following Yahweh Shema Shai, you're riding behind him. If he turns left, you turn left. If he turns right, you turn right. That's what we're doing, is we're following Great Millstone, because Great Millstone is following Yahweh Shai. You know?
No, it's true though. And that precept that you were talking about is actually 127. Yeah, because it says, I'll read it right now. Therefore, I love thy commandments above gold, yea, above fine gold. That's what you used the pages earlier though. See?
See, so.
So we love commandments above gold, man.
Yeah. The commandments is what's going to get you what gold can't get you.
And the thing is, the Christians tell you the commandments are done away with. So they're leading you to the pit. You think they have light? No, man. They're showing you darkness. They keep throwing darkness at you, man. And saying that the commandments are done away with, though. No, man. Still active, but the thing is, though, we can't, we got to rehearse, though. But, you know what I mean? That's why, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Shai came, though, man. Because if we were going based on the commandments, we would have been dead. That's impossible, though, you know? That's impossible. We don't have it made like that, though. That's why Yahweh Shai had to come, though, man. You know what I mean? Because if not, man, we couldn't be able to keep all the laws, though. But we try to our best to our ability, though. You know what I mean? Hey, try it. The effort is worth it, man. You try, that's what matters, though, right? If you're playing a sport, if you're actually trying, you're not the best, though, but guess what? You trying, that's what people see, man. The effort, though, man. So, you know? And then we believe we are the Israelites, so therefore it's invented us, though. You know? Can I get just a precept? As I said, we are the Israelites, though. So this is the book of Baruch. It says 4 and 1. It says, "This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die." And then I'll get 2. "Turn thee, O Jacob," see Jacob, saying all of us right here, "and take hold of it." That's talking about people here on this chart. "Walk in the presence of the light," which brother's talking about, "thereof, that thou mightst be illuminated." See? You walk in, that's doing the commandments of the scriptures. Therefore, you're going to be walking in the light, man. You're going back to life. You're going to go back to the pit. You know? But you got to be an Israelite. You know?
Go back to that Psalms.
The, 119, right?
Yeah.
125?
Read 126.
Psalms 119 and verse 126. "It is time for thee, Most High, to work, for they have made void thy law." Oh shit.
So it's time for Yahweh. It's time for Yahweh Shema Shai to work. You know, for him to come back and put these heathen nations under subjection.
Oh yeah.
Because they violated the Israelites. You know,
Spiritually,
and
emotionally, physically, bro. I just got done I'm still watching that movie Emancipation, which is a good one.
Shit.
You watched it already? It's a good one, man.
I'll watch it tonight.
Yeah, it's good. they took Will Smith, the actor, they took his ass out of his household and put him like in a type of camp plantation where he had to be working on the railroad though. And, but before he got there, he seen Jake's heads on sticks though. So it was like, oh shit. So they had him working in the railroads and shit. Dealing with things like that, man. But he was persecuted, man, because he left though, but he was in Louisiana though, so he had to go through the swamps, man. And he actually had to fight an alligator. He was in leeches all in his body though. He was getting shot at, man. You know what I mean? And I told my woman, I was like, you think them fucking small hats over there are the real people? I told her, these are the real Jews, man. These are the real people, man. Israelites though, And then later on that night, last night, I showed her that 17 small hats got caught up for selling baby parts and got caught up for selling human organs and some other shit. Small hats though, but it's not everywhere though. I think I still got. I'll put it up tomorrow, upload it tomorrow though, on a YouTube video. But so you can see though, and they got caught up for selling baby parts, organs, and I forgot trafficking, drug trafficking, or some shit like that, human trafficking. But how come this shit's not all over the news? And you can see the small hats are all arrested and shit. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, you see? How are these people? You know what I'm saying? Come on now, But it's a good movie though. I recommend it, bro. It's a good movie.
Just read 128.
Okay. Psalm 119 and 128. Therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right, and hate every false way. And I hate every false way.
Yeah, so what we look for is the precepts, because the precepts is what helps you understand the Bible more. Once you understand that, then your knowledge starts increasing.
That's why, Apostle Hart said always back to South Hall with precepts, man. Which makes sense. And we always do, though. GMS, we all do, though, man. The brothers GMS, they do, Back yourself up with precepts, though. That's what Apostle Hart said, though, man. And it makes sense. Yeah, back yourself up with precepts, though. You just don't be up here talking just to talk, man. Back yourself up with precepts, though.
So with that, you got anything else?
No.
We hope that's edifying. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone camp, for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful legs scattered around the world.